completed, but not enough for the first down. Actually, that's second down. So now you're faced with a third down from the 19-yard line. We'll call it 9, just to be generous. We'll give them a yard. So again, the Tigers have an opportunity. Bozier was one of the guys on that Tiger defense that was able to apply pressure last time. Let's see if they can do it again. 3-man rush. They're running the stunt. Perry out to the flats, looking for Britton. Has him. Britton swarmed under, still going. More Tigers come, and he's brought down after a gain of about 3 yards. So good job again by this Tiger defense.
You gotta like that about these Texas Southern Tigers. One thing I noticed about this defensive unit, they like to grab and hold you. And you get an extra 15 or 20 yards, they're gonna do a great job in holding you and look for some help.
Just Golden Lion team 2-4 on the season. Both those wins in non-conference. Back deep is Lewis. Tigers bring it. He gets it off. And it will take a bounce, and it will be down at the 40-yard line. Of course, this team coming off of a drubbing at the hands of Southern. So if you're looking at common opponents, I mean, hey, we handle Southern, shut them out.
Shut them down, shut them down, shut them down.
They are presenting checks every break, so I don't know if that's the same check or not.
It is. I wanted to look good on the TV Sports Network. As you notice, they don't zoom in on who it's from and how much it is.
It's the same
and it's the same people.
Yeah. Well,
they're not even moving their people around. But hey, man, when Texas Southern gives checks, we have groups of giving checks. Speaking of that, don't forget homecoming football tickets are available now online. Go to tsusports.com for Saturday, October the 29th at the Dairley Stadium versus Lincoln of California. Visit www.tsusports.com. Get your homecoming tickets today. Hold that Tiger, and we'll see you at the game.
And at some point soon, we'll get you caught up with one-on-one with the Tiger when time allows. Second offensive possession for the Tigers, shotgun formation for Andrew Body. 10 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Ja'Cory Howard checks in. He'll take the handoff around the left side, and he'll pick up significant yardage. That's a gain of about 7 yards, so that is a big pickup on first. Second down and 3. Tigers right back on the line. Trips to the near side. Morton in the slot. Howard on the exact same play. First down yardage, and he slips. Otherwise, he would have had even more yardage. The ball into Lions territory.
We don't want to start that slipping, Mr. Howard. Got to get with the equipment manager, Anthony Wayne Jubin, and get you some more cleats.
Trips to the near side. Tigers right back on the line, playing with pace. Play action. Body will step up, looking for Morton. Overshoots him. And boy, he found a seam between the cornerback and the safety in the zone coverage. And Body just overshot him a little. We'll call it third down and 10, second down and 10 to go. 9:26 remaining. Clock stops on the incompletion.
Yeah, Mr. Excitement Body's got to get a handle on that football. Get it to them in the numbers so they can do things with it and turn the numbers on the scoreboard, Mr. Wade.
Shotgun formation for Body. Trips to the far side this time. Handoff is to Owens. Holding, well, it's a penalty flag. I presume it's in the area of holding. We'll have to see what the indication is. We talked about this, but just to, let's see, it is a holding penalty. And that is going to be, so now the ball will be spotted back in TSU territory at the 46-yard line. Ja'Cory Howard checks into the game. Ladarius Owens will stay in. Both teams rotate some personnel in and out. So now from the shotgun on either side of Andrew Body is Ja'Cory Howard and Ladarius Owens. Handoff, no, play action, swing pass out to the flats to Howard. Howard, wow, with a bruising hit. He inflicted pain on the defensive back, on the tackle, if you want to call it that. The guy that got in the way and ran over by that Mack truck, which is number 23, Ja'Cory Howard, that was Caleb Knox. He won't do a whole lot of that this afternoon. 3rd down and 9. Golden Line show blitz. Body. Back in the pocket, has time, looking for a receiver. Finds Morton. Morton upended, but first down yardage and more. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line. So a huge pickup. We're going to call that a 20-yard pickup on that pass and catch, and the Tigers are right back on the line. Whistles blow.
Oh my goodness.
Illegal motion. So they went too fast for themselves that time.
They got to slow down, as Brand Nubian would say. Slow down, get yourself together. You've got time. That's what they gotta. The time wasn't running out on you, but you can't go so fast that your players can't keep pace. Your teammates can't keep pace.
And Davion Ford checking in. He's another guy who's been very productive. I think we have 3 guys that's averaging over 5 yards per carry. He's one of the 3. Twins to the far side, Morton to the near side. Actually, A.J. Bennett. Play action, body slips. He'll step up. He'll find a seam. Not much there. He'll pick up 2 of the 5 that they gave away with that last penalty. Ball will be spotted at the 30-yard line. They need to get to the 17 for the first, so we'll call it 2nd down and 13 for the Tigers. Second time they've slipped on this surface. So 4 receivers in the formation, empty backfield. 5 receivers in the formation. Body, back to pass. He will complete it. And Trenton Leary is the receiver, pushed out of bounds.
Wow.
He didn't have anything at first. He regrouped and got it together and ended up knocked out of bounds. Y'all want to check that. Leary, the freshman from Austin, Texas, LBJ High School. We'll call it 3rd down and 8 to go. Again, the penalty bug bit this series. That's happening. Action. Richard Garcia III involved in a mix-up, missed a couple of carries. Tigers did not pick up the first down, had to punt the football away, and the Golden Lions will take over. But boy, they went after Garcia, and Garcia, he stood up for himself. He's quite feisty. I don't know if you saw that box, but he wasn't happy. First down and 10 for the Golden Lions from the 35-yard line. Twins to either side stacked. The Golden Lions 1 first down so far, actually 2 first downs so far this afternoon. 3:50 remaining. Tigers lead this one 3-0. Perry back to pass. He'll step up in the pocket. Not much there. He'll run out of bounds before the Tigers can catch up with him in hot pursuit. Elijah Muhammad and Jacob Williams. He'll pick up about a yard. We'll call it 2nd down and 9. Clock stops. But the Golden Lions right back on the line. Handoff is to Britton. Britton will pick up maybe 2 yards before he's slung down by a couple of Tigers, including, let's see here. Looks like Tariq Cooper was in on that.
First time we've called his name tonight.
Trevon Bozier also in on the tackle. 4 receivers in the formation, important 3rd down here. Tigers continuing to play well defensively. Cooper barking out signals to his defense. Tigers will rotate. 3-man rush. Tigers are going to drop 8-3 to the near side. Stepping up in the pocket is Perry, but there come the Tigers. And they're content to drop everybody, rush 3, and then catch Perry as he tries to scamper out of the pocket. Stop them again at the 39-yard line, and the Golden Lions will punt.
Great job by this Texas Southern Tiger defense. It's nasty defense, and it's showing why we gave them the name Nasty, because they're giving up nothing.
And Xavier Lewis is back to receive for the Tigers. Tigers again, they look like they're bringing everybody each time out, but this time they don't. And the punt is away end over end, fielded by Lewis at the 16-yard line. He gets away from 1 or 2, up to the 30. Penalty, he's up the midfield. Down to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown, but there is a penalty back at the 29-yard line. This one will come back, Box.
Yep. And I was talking to a coach yesterday. He said Xavier Lewis is so tough. You don't have to block. Just get in the way a little bit. And he can make something out of nothing. And when I saw that block at the 30-yard line, tried to block.
Right.
I said, oh my gosh. He did something he wasn't supposed to do. And he brought a great play and a great effort back by this young man. The penalties are hampering him right now. Xavier Lewis he's had a kickoff return taken back, and now he's got a punt for a touchdown taken back.
That happened against Prairie View, right?
Yep, the opening kickoff.
Did work against UTSA as well. So, yeah, it's been a day of penalties already, and boy, that has to be frustrating because there were different kinds of penalties last week, but still the penalty bug bit. So after the penalty, the Tigers will take over at the 12-yard line. See if we can get some stats for you. Offensively, DJ Morton, 2 receptions for 26 yards. The leading rusher is Ja'Cory Howard with 14. First down and 10 for the Tigers. Handoff. Lewis, they're going to reward him for his great performances on special teams with a carry. He will lose a yard. We'll call it 2nd down and 11. 1:35 remaining in the first quarter. Tigers lead this one 3-0. In Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Trips to the near side. Body from the shotgun. Has time, looking downfield, intercepted at the 30. That's Caleb Knox, the 25, down to the 21-yard line. So again, this is something that's been a pattern a little bit too. He turned over by Andrew Body. Before that, he was 4 of 6. And had 38 yards. But that was an INT. And boy, the Golden Lions take over deep in Texas Southern territory. On the afternoon, Britton is the leading rusher with 11 yards. Skylar Perry from the shotgun. Handoff is to Britton. Britton will fall forward. Not much there. And that is Bozier with the tackle. A little pushing, a little shoving. Hadn't called Tyler Martinez's name this afternoon yet. Sure we will. Raheem Fuller in the game in the secondary. Isaiah Hamilton on the far side. Trips to the far side. Perry back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Knocked in the air. Broken up in the secondary. Nearly picked off. Great play that time. That is Calvin Henderson making a play on the ball. That was nice, Box.
Calvin, oh Calvin. Great job, Calvin. Staying with, you know what? These guys are playing with their head on a swivel and playing like they're on a mission, which they are.
Trips to the far side. Huge third down here. We'll call it 3rd down and 8. Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. Perry from the shotgun. He'll roll to his right. He's looking to throw left. Nothing there. He's going to try to run it inside the 20, inside of the 10, or right at the 10. That's enough for the first down. It looked like a busted play. It looked like they had set up a misdirection where Perry rolled to his right slightly, but turned all the way and did a 180 turn to his left, looking for a receiver. But the corner which was Fuller on the near side, did a tremendous job of staying at home. And that time, Perry had no other option but to tuck and run, and he did scamper enough for the first down. Britton on first down takes the handoff. He'll lose a couple back to the 12-yard line. 2nd down and goal. That's the final play of the first quarter. We will take a timeout and come back with second quarter action. The Tigers lead 3-0 after 1. This is exciting Fighting Tiger football. After the Andrew Body interception and a first down by Skylar Perry, 2nd down and goal from the 12-yard line. Perry back to pass. Tigers rushing 3 over the back of the end zone. Henderson with great coverage, breaking up a pass intended for number 10 for the Golden Lions. That's Javon Williams. That'll create a 3rd down and goal. So the Tigers being stingy down here in the red zone in the game. For the Tigers, Henderson has played well from the safety position. Perry from the shotgun, twins to the near side. Tight end in the formation, they motion the trips. Perry under pressure, he'll step up and run, tries to make a move. He slips on the surface. He'll get back to the 10, and that'll create a 4th down and goal from the 9-yard line, and the Golden Lions will look to tie the game here with a field goal attempt. Chip shot here on the attempt. Is the kicker number 43. Kick is up and good on that kick. Not listed on our roster, but the kicker did make the 22-yarder. We'll take a timeout and come back with more. This is exciting Fighting Tiger football. Coming for the Golden Lions, and after the Andrew Body interception, the Golden Lions capitalize and add a field goal to tie this one at 3. Devin Wade, Larry the Chatterbox Hill, bringing you all of the action. And Radio Rich back in the Lush Plus Studios, Tiger Central, helping make this broadcast possible. We'll go to some swag scores after the kickoff. Have Kevin Harris and Xavier Lewis back deep for the Tigers. Chris Thompson was the kicker. Now, a new kicker in the kickoff. Old school, big fella, Trey Glim. And he will kick it away. Fight a leg. Harris will field it at the 8, up to the 20. And hit hard at about the 26-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. Let's look around the swag. What do we have, Chattabox?
Harris had a great chance to get away, but he slipped. Man, you got to do. Come on. All right, back to the scores. Grambling State defeats. Grambling State leads Alabama A&M 10-7 at the half. Florida A&M and South Carolina State. Florida A&M 17, South Carolina State 0 at the half. Alabama State leads Jackson State 6-0 into the first quarter, and Southern and Prairie View have yet to kick off.
Body back to pass on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody downfield. Eventually he was sacked back at the 22-yard line. Helmet comes off. He'll have to come out of the game on the sack for the Golden Lions. That was Marcus Askew II. And now checking into the game. Guys, we've seen limited action for the Texas Southern Tigers. That is Tyson Hill, the 6'5" sophomore from Alexandria, Virginia. Timeout, Texas Southern. We will keep it here. No, I was saying they probably, because they took the timeout, Andrew Body probably can return back to the game. But again, an exciting environment here for homecoming. I know we have homecoming coming up. That's exciting. And you know the fun part, for those of you who don't know, if you ever get a chance at homecoming, try to walk just behind or to the side of Larry the Chatterbox Hill. It will take you an hour to go 500 feet because of all of his adoring admirers.
Oh boy.
They, it's like walking with, with a true blue celebrity every few minutes. And I tell you what, you'll eat good on homecoming if you follow Chattabox too. Or drink good, depending on whatever you're into. But nonetheless, second down and 16 after the sack, Body, because they took a timeout, is able to stay in the game. Trip to the far side, swing pass out to Lewis to the right side, up to the 25, 28-yard line. Flag down, back at the flag will be thrown at the 31-yard line. That'll be holding against Texas Southern. And much to the chagrin of that is Tavares A-Chain that is really like aghast that that penalty was thrown, and he's probably the guilty party, at least in the eyes of the officials. Yep, Tavares A-Chain was the guy that got the penalty. So after it's all said and done, wow, a productive play will be erased with a penalty flag. So after it's all said and done, the ball will be spotted back at the 19-yard line. Checking into the game, Ja'Cory Howard and Ladarius Owens. Play action, Body looking downfield, looking for a receiver. He'll roll right, looking for a receiver downfield. Broken up, intended for A.J. Bennett. Not much there. Boy, the Tigers have to get this passing game going, Box. They've been struggling. A couple passes to Morton, but other than that, not a lot of production from the passing game.
Yeah, when you seem like they might have the running game on the wrap, we got to get it back going. We got to mix it back up, put it back in the oven and see how it comes out baked, baby. We got to move the chains. Tie game, 3-3.
Second down and 18. Lions show blitz. Twins stacked to either side. Body drops straight back. Looking downfield, he'll pass it over the middle. Nothing doing. Intended for A.J. Bennett. Maybe it's time to just say, hey, we're going to trust these guys and Ja'Cory Howard and Ladarius Owens and Davion Ford and Dominic Franklin and Kevin Harris to take us on in and maybe kind of open up the run game to see if you can create seams for the passing game, because the passing game is certainly struggling. Now the Tigers will be forced to punt.
Huge miscommunication between the quarterback and wide receivers right now.
Garcia the third punts it away. It will take a Texas Southern bounce, fielded at the 33-yard line and blown up immediately by number 33.
Xavier Goins.
Man, what an aggressive play.
Redshirt freshman out of Crowley High School. Man.
Another check presentation. These are the most, this is a lot of check presentations.
Oh man, you wait your homecoming to TSU. You wait till October the 29th. They're going to be lined up all across the field from end zone to end zone.
The big checks.
The Tiger Club, the Texas Southern National Alumni Association, the Ocean of Soul going to present a check. It's going to be lovely.
We need to put some money together. Let's see if we can get some big check.
Well, whenever you're ready, go on to the OST Food Store and get the money on it.
No, we need to
giant money on it.
Yeah, they got giant.
Present it.
But they have big money orders.
We're going to do the money order.
Big money orders, right?
That's right.
Tied at 3 here with 12:44 remaining in the first half. Boy, Tiger offense is really struggling right now. Kudos to the defense, though, because, again, without that turnover, that put the Golden Lions in position, they wouldn't have any points on the board. And, again, it's the penalty bug biting Texas Southern. So far, as we look at the penalties, Texas Southern has 4 penalties for 62 yards, and we're not even halfway through the second quarter. So that's a huge problem for Texas Southern.
Don't forget, for homecoming football tickets, they're available online at www.tsusports.com for Saturday, October the 29th at Durley Stadium as we play Lincoln, California. tsusports.com.
Shotgun formation, handoff is to Kayvon Britton. He'll have first down yardage. Hit hard a couple times. They didn't wrap him up, and he'll scamper ahead to the 47-yard line. So that was a big pickup. Ball pickup in the neighborhood of about 18, 19 yards. Ball spot the 47-yard line. Shotgun formation. The Golden Lions 47. Handoff is to Britton. And he'll be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Or actually, he'll be given a yard. And that'll create a 2nd down and 9. That Tiger secondary, man. Look, we don't talk enough about how good they've been playing this season. They have really done work. We talk a lot about Isaiah Hamilton, but Calvin Henderson and Raheem Fuller, these guys are playing some ball. Shotgun formation. Britton again. Nope. Skylar Perry will keep it, looking for room. Not much there. Chased out of bounds. After a pickup maybe of 1, maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's Muhammad in hot pursuit.
Muhammad's been playing some great football. We called his name a lot. We've called his name quite a bit in his first half today. Just a router. He's got his hands on the radio. Let's go.
All right. 3rd down, shotgun formation. Play action, Perry with time, in the pocket across the middle of the field, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. He's going to hate that one.
Air coverage. You know who covered him, Devin?
Air.
The air.
The air covered him.
Air coverage.
And he dropped a wide open pass, and that cost him a first down.
Nothing like that Pine Bluff air coverage. Nothing like it. I love it.
During homecoming.
Footsteps.
Got all his folks.
You know, those footsteps, you're going to drop that football.
He was trying to, he thought he had a touchdown at the 30-yard line.
And he'll drop it. I'm telling you. We want to keep going to him.
That's Christian Cochran. Boy, a tough break for the young fella.
In the case of the Fradies.
Yeah, he did.
The Frady Cats.
And the Golden Lions will be forced to punt. Timeout on the field. And we'll take one as well. Tied at 3. 11:04 remaining in the first half. This is exciting Tiger football. Muffed or hits a blocker. There's some miscommunication, but the Golden Lions will take over at the TSU 5-yard line. Another special teams miscue.
Oh boy.
Now the Golden Lions are in prime
They got to review that. They got to review that. They gotta review that, man.
First down, doesn't look like they are. First down and goal, ball be spotted at the 7-yard line. As we turn the microphones off in studio, handoff is to Britton, right up the middle. Pickup of about 3. After it's all said and done, 2nd down and goal from the 6-yard line. Tiger defense is going to have to bend and not break here. Put in a bad position. Perry from the shotgun. Britton along setback. Handoff is to Britton. Britton looking for room. He'll be pushed forward in a scrum down to the 3-yard line. I would imagine they might make this 4-down territory.
Yeah, if you're Doc Gamble, you're going to want to gamble.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Because this is found money. This is free money. You get it on a turnover like this. It's not like you sustained a long drive. This fell into your lap, literally.
Tell me about it.
3rd down and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line, hitting the backfield. Perry will hold on to it. He'll throw it in the backfield. Oh, they're going to call a pass interference penalty on Calvin Henderson. He was making a play on the football, but that's going to go against Texas Southern. That is a tough call to take.
Oh, boy.
But that'll give them 3 more downs. Let's see what the indication is. Pass interference, that's going to be on Calvin Henderson, but he's allowed to make a play on the football. So, 1st down and goal. It was half the distance to the goal. Ball will be spotted at the 2-yard line.
Put your hands on the radio with these Tiger Power.
Shotgun formation. Hand off to the new back end. He's hitting back. Ball free. Texas Southern has the football. The Texas Southern Tiger defense takes back possession of the ball after the fumble.
Nothing like that nasty Tiger defense has come through again. Give us that football and let's march it down the field and score.
On the carry, Johnny Williams fumbled. That was his first carry in a crucial situation, and he gave up the rock. Great defensive effort. He was hit immediately and couldn't get himself together, and the Tigers avert giving up points to these Golden Lions with that turnover. So Tigers are redeemed a bit. For now, tied at 3. Tigers take over. 9:43 remaining in the first half. Tied at 3. Body from the shotgun. Trips to the near side. Handoff is to Ja'Cory Howard up to the 10-yard line. Hit hard. Tried to spin. As he will be brought down. 2nd down after about a gain of 3. But he will be down at the 30-yard line. That's another 1st down. And he will be...
Leary's going to come out of the game.
Trenton Leary with a nice play that time on the receiver. Here's great blocking by the guys in front of him.
Now we're moving the football. Come on, Big Maroon.
Trips to the near side. Ladarius Owens, a long setback. Body from the shotgun. Handoff is to Owens. Owens skating down the line, not much there on the right side. He'll lose about 3 yards. The ball will be spotted back at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that right side is the strong side of that UAPB defense, licking their chops as they try to take it to the right side. Seems like we have more success when we go to that left side of that hash mark.
Randy Masters in the game, getting hit some early action at receiver. Shotgun formation, swing pass out to Derek Morton. Inside the 30, the 25, the 24. That's a significant pickup on 2nd down and 14.
Texas Southern 3, UAPB 3. Great defensive stance by Texas Southern at the 3-yard line. Recovered that fumble, and here we are, deep in UAPB territory, Mr. Wade.
Big 3rd down here, 3rd shotgun formation for Andrew Body. Swing pass in the flash to Morton on the other side. 1st down yardage in the red zone, down at the 19-yard line.
DJ Morton comes out of the game, Wade. I think he's shaking up just a bit. Got a leg injury, possibly that right leg. Trying to look over there now through a few people and get a peep inside, but we're going to need him. Somebody's got to step up, Devin.
Well, checking back into the game is Leary. 1st down and 10. The Tigers can get a 1st down at the 10-yard line, spotted at the 20. Handoff is to Ja'Cory Howard. He'll pick up 1. And a couple of Tigers getting some of that first action that I recall as Leary will check, Trenton Leary will check back in the game. Randy Masters will check out. And number 85, that is Miles Thomas, will check out as well. Handoff is Ja'Cory Howard right up the middle. He'll find some room. Just a bruising runner, Chattabox. It has to be hard to deal with him if you're a defender because he is a load and he runs mean. He's one of those aggressive runners, man, that is just going to give you fits if you're a defense.
Go ahead.
No, that'll pay off in the 2nd half. Go ahead.
Linebackers talk that trash like they want him, but they don't want that maroon and gray smoke from Ja'Cory Howard.
Sure don't. 3rd down and 6 to go. Rolling to his right. Body's going to keep it. Looking for a seam. He's going to be close. And he's going to be very close. Depending on the spot, it may be a first down. Let's see where the foot is.
Great job by Body. First time running that football today. He's a yard shy, Devin Wade.
4th down and 1. Handoff is to Howard. He'll get it and then some. Ball will be spotted at the 7-yard line. And when we get an opportunity, we will tell you that you are listening to KTSU 90.9 Houston.
There's your opportunity.
Taken. 1st and goal for the Tigers from the 7. Body will roll to his right. Finds room into the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. Andrew Body on the 7-yard run. Touchdown Tigers.
Oh, flat. Tiger. Body. Mr. Excitement gets into the end zone. Watching the numbers turn on the scoreboard and watching the fear in the Golden Lion, in the eyes of the Golden Lions fans. Tigers have scored a touchdown and with one more by Richard Garcia III.
PAT pending. Ball down. Kick is up. Kick is good. And the Tigers now lead this one 10-3. We'll take a timeout. 4:44 remaining in the first half. This is exciting Fighting Tiger football.
18 rushing attempts for Texas Southern, 18 for UAPB, 33 rushing yards for Texas Southern, 53 rushing yards for UAPB, receptions, 8 catches for this wide receiver core, 114 yards, 3 catches for UAPB for a -2 yards for UAPB. Also, 1 fumble each for both ball clubs, and the penalties, 5 penalties for 64 yards for TSU. UAPB has 0.
Yeah. So again, I'm sure that'll be a point of emphasis for Coach McKinney at the half, because those things can be really costly. And I think he used the term hidden yardage and ultimately cost us. And we're planning on a special guest. We won't say who. Anticipating someone special to have a conversation with at the half. We won't spoil it in case we're unable to make it happen, but we're certainly efforting to make that happen. And after it's all said and done, the Golden Lions will be forced to punt, or will choose to punt, from their own 35-yard line rather. Xavier Lewis back at his own 35. Punt is high and long, and the flag is down. It's going to cost the Tigers again, and Lewis will take a huge amount of punishment from a number of Golden Lions for no reason, because there is a roughing the kicker, and this will likely be a first down, and the Golden Lions will likely maintain possession of this football. That's in fact what it is. That'll be enough for first down yardage. So the Tiger defense is right back on the field. That's 6 penalties, Chattabox. 6 penalties, very costly. So Tiger defense, hey, facing adversity again, they have to step up and make a play. We'll continue to play well. Skylar Perry and the Golden Lions offense back on the field at their own 40 after the penalty. Handoff is to Kayvon Britton for a gain of about 5-6 yards, right up the middle. Found the seam. They're going to stay committed to the run. They're going to stay committed to the run with Britton. The one carry by Johnny Williams resulted in the 1 fumble for the Golden Lions. Receiver hits on 2nd down and 5. Ball completed up close to first down yardage. On the reception, Raekwon Prince, the junior from Cincinnati, Ohio. We'll call it 3rd down and about 2 to go. Ball near midfield at the 48-yard line. Under 3 minutes left, approaching 2.5 left to play. Tigers blitz, here they come. Kayvon Britton, first down yardage into Texas Southern territory, finds room inside of the 40, pushed out of bounds at the 36-yard line. They shot players up the A-gap. He found a seam over the left side of that offensive line. First down. Now you have an H-back, twins to the far side, and Britton. Play action. Perry looking downfield, has time. The defender slips, but he overshoots the intended receiver. There's a flag down. This one may be the first against the Golden Lions.
Yeah, maybe the first, and we need them to get their first finally. Tyler Martinez signaling. You know what? He's one large Tiger. He's a handful.
He is. And that is a holding penalty that will cost them 10 yards from the spot. Ball will be spotted all the way back at the 46-yard line of Texas Southern. So a big hit that time for the Golden Lions. 4 receivers in the formation. Skylar Perry will bark out signals. Now he'll check the sideline to change the play. Britton will move from his right to his left in the backfield. Delayed handoff, faked, completed pass, knocked around. Tigers bring him. That's Jacob Williams again.
Yeah, Jacob Williams has been playing some great football. Seems like he's got a nose for it today. Very, very excited. Last time I saw him play this great, it was down there in Arlington. Came up with that interception. Great young man playing some great football for us with that nasty defense.
Trips stacked to the far side. Oh, Jerry Rice, Willie Totten, Archie Cooley lineup. You remember those days, huh, Bob?
Oh, I remember them vaguely, very well.
In black and white, right?
Oh, yeah.
Incomplete pass. That'll create a 3rd down and 18 for the Golden Lions. So the change in formation did not change the result. Nothing doing for the Golden Lions. TSU defense continues to play really well this afternoon. Tigers rushing 3-man front. Receiver motions to Trips to the near side. Perry looking for a receiver. He'll swing it out to the flats. It's Raekwon Prince again inside of the 40. That won't be nearly enough for 1st down yardage. And with 1:27 remaining, the Tigers have 1 timeout left. The Golden Lions 2 timeouts left. They're content to let the clock run, and they will rotate in the special teams unit. Isaiah Hamilton will go back deep to receive.
Let's hope he can keep his hands on the football. We don't need another fumble.
Yeah, we continue to have a few problems. That was not a muff as much as it was the player blocking. It was not aware of the football and hence was hit with the ball.
Yeah, we don't need a muff of a turnover of any kind right now.
Pooch punt goes into the end zone, so the Southern Tigers will take over with 39.4 seconds to be exact, because we want to be exact. Coming up at the half, we have a conversation with the wonderful folks from Chenier Energy, proud sponsors, helping us to bring you exciting Tiger football. We certainly appreciate that. In the half, we'll hear from them. We'll have a school board update and maybe a very special.
Then we'll have the main event.
The main event.
The closer. The main event.
Have we confirmed that?
It's more than confirmed.
Okay, well, let's see. Hey, well,
The Chattabox said so, and this person keeps his word to me. The main event.
39.4 seconds. The Tigers will be content to take a knee here. And nope, it's a trick play. End around. This is Ladarius Owens up to the 40, the 50. On the trick play, they lined up like they were going to take a knee. Body and company went to the right, while Ladarius Owens goes to the left, and he goes out of bounds after a huge gain. This is about a 31-yard run, so the clock will stop because he did get out of bounds.
Right.
Tigers have 1 timeout remaining, 1st down and 10. Triggeration, it worked. Trips to the far side. Body back to pass, looking downfield for a receiver. Trenton Leary is the intended. He overshoots him. Great coverage that time by number 4 for the Golden Lions. That is Walker Aiken Jr.
Concerned about DJ Morton. Hadn't seen him back in the game since he went out with that leg injury.
He's out there now.
Okay,
in
good.
the slot. So good. No harm, no foul. Good for him.
Thank goodness. Great guy on and off the field.
23.9 seconds remaining. Trips to the far side. Body from the shotgun. Swings it out to Ja'Cory and to Ladarius Owens. He has trouble bringing it in, and he will be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. And the clock will continue to run. Let's see if they're going to call a timeout, and they will look like they will have to. They're trying to rush to the line. And will they get a playoff? 5, 4. Body will spike it. So that'll
Hey, they'll let the clock run.
So, yeah, they'll have to add more time.
Yeah, they got to add more time. Come on, Pine Bluff.
So the indication is Texas Southern has 1 more timeout remaining in the half. And they did not use it there. So this may be the final play pending a penalty of the first half. Tigers lead this one 10-3 over the Golden Lions at Simmons Bank Field here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Ball spotted at the Golden Line, 48-yard line. Body, back to pass, trip to the far side, has some time. He'll roll to his left, looking downfield. He has a lot of room to run. He's going to run it and will fall forward. to the 29, but that will do it for the first half. Tigers will go in with the lead, 10-3. When we come back, we'll have the halftime portion of the broadcast, and we'll start with a conversation from the wonderful folks at Chenier Energy. This is exciting Fighting Tiger football. Thank you. Back, the Vice President for Intercollegiate Athletics, visiting us for the first time this season. During the halftime, Dr. Kevin Granger, that's coming up, so a great conversation in store for you. Wanted to take a brief time out and come back with more exciting Fighting Tiger football. Give me like
the locker room, as well as them donating turf, and also providing scholarships for 5 of our female walk-on students. So we were able to complete 2.5 portions of the project. We extended the field turf on the sidelines and moved the long jump pits. We'll come back when the season is over and install the turf in the middle. We just have one facility, as you know, for our football and soccer team to practice, so we couldn't get to that heavy lifting because we didn't want to take a chance on the football team not being able to start camp on time.
Well, of course, you talked about the new locker room, but kind of, I mean, I know this radio, but kind of describe how beautiful it is.
Oh, it turned out perfect. I mean, a great job to everyone that was involved, the designers, people that put everything together for us. I mean, it's just an exciting time for our football program. It's been long overdue. As you know, one of the main things we wanted to tackle going into this year was upgrading our facilities. And this was the first, one we had on our table. If you look at it now based on, the design and how it looked, and when Mark Berman did the interview, especially, it's amazing. Our players and coaching staff are really excited, and hoping that's to shape us for going into the future too, as we bring in future Tigers on the campus. Now we have a beautiful facility to take them into.
Well, another exciting thing that happens over the last few years is homecoming on campus. I mean, a lot of logistics go into that and making that happen, but how special is it each year? Because I know you're probably planning year-round for that, but how special is it to have homecoming on campus?
Well, it's a really, really special thing for us. I mean, I was along and still was along in Texas. And one of the things that my mom always would approach us about is at least having one game on campus. And we felt that homecoming was that perfect opportunity to have that game on campus. It's a massive undertaking. As you know, we don't have anything out there during the stadium, so we bring everything in. So it's logistical nightmare, if you want to say. We are able to put it together and obviously come together and get it ready
Well, what are some of the things you want folks to know heading into homecoming to sort of excite them about coming in for homecoming?
Well, homecoming is always special. I don't care what campus you're on. He said 7 o'clock is a lot for homecoming, so we want our alums to experience that too. We want them to come back to the school, to the yard, and have a great time, and hopefully come out and support the game. That's the main thing. We want to support the game, and we want to get in there and have a great time, and hopefully be successful at it.
All right. Go ahead. Well, another thing that you have consistently are trying to reach back to former athletes and get them involved. Talk a little bit about that effort, because I know we have something coming up with that when we try to invite the guys back. And I will tell you this, it's such a moving thing. The last time we saw that happen, I was next to this guy, Larry Chattabox-Wade, and he was moved to see all of the TSU legends return. Talk a little bit about that outreach to the former athletes of Texas Southern.
Well, as by me being a former athlete, I know it's how important it is for the athletes to be back and be involved. Even during my playing time, it was always the former players who were always in the gym. They was giving you that mentorship, giving you that knowledge. And so we wanted to establish that same thing. We came up with a plan that called Reconnect at Texas Southern University. As you said, we invite former athletes back. We would do that again this year for the Grambling game. We'll be inviting all the former football players back and have a little special presentation. We plan to also to give them an opportunity to tour the new locker room and things of that nature, so we can hopefully get them back excited and back engaged, because we need them to be successful.
And also, when you talk about bringing everybody back, this will be the first season without our beloved Double Zero, Kenny Burris. He was very excited the last time you brought everybody back, just to see Don Narcisse, guys like Darryl Colbert, Leonard Moon. It's just, and when you say bring him and let them see how the athletic facilities have transpired, it's just a small work in progress, project by project. And I just think we're just doing a great job.
Yeah, I would totally agree. We have a lot of projects going on that people may not be aware of. We're a couple weeks away from having our new basketball court in HB Arena done. We're a couple weeks away from having a new long jump pits actually installed out there in the stadium. We're a couple weeks away from starting on the new strength and conditioning facility. And so we're going to continue to try to upgrade and tackle that facility, so when people come to Texas Southern, they see the quality of what we have and what we have to offer them.
So you're doing a lot of work. You're doing more than just walking around and riding the golf cart and sitting at your desk with your feet propped up, enjoying that app.
Everybody knows I walk everywhere.
I know it.
I never ride in the golf cart.
Right, I know it.
They stop on the Tiger Walk and ask me, do I need a ride? I walk everywhere around that campus because I'm always on the campus trying to look at ways that we can enhance and improve the athletic facility. Obviously, as you know, Texas Southern is kind of landlocked with where we're at, but we're trying to figure out every space and every, little trail we can blaze to do something to continue to improve our facilities.
And even after homecoming, we got a bigger challenge. Well, we can go ahead.
No, go ahead.
We have a bigger challenge. We have Jackson State coming to town.
Right.
And I heard they're asking for a lot of tickets. And with their alumni, the Texas Southern faithful, need to step up and come to PNC and let them know that this is Texas Southern's house.
Right, and I would say just not Jackson State. We need our alumni to get involved and be motivated by all our games. Obviously, we know Jackson State is a big game because of what they are doing and what Coach Prime is being able to do. But we need that type of energy every game, to be honest. I mean, that's when we start moving the needle for our program. So let's not only get behind the Jackson State game, but let's get behind the Grambling game right after the Jackson State. Let's get behind the homecoming. Let's sell out homecoming. Let's make homecoming a spectacular event. And that's when you start moving the needle in your athletic program.
One of the things that we try to convey here during our broadcast is just how entertaining this product is on the field. These young men really work hard, they play hard, they're entertaining. How would you convey it to the fans to say, hey, you can't just look at the scoreboard, you have to experience Tiger football in person? What would you say to those passive listeners who hadn't made their way out to PNC yet?
Well, as you said, the student athletes are doing an amazing job. I always lead off with this message. Look at the graduation rate at the school. So, I mean, that's the most important thing. I always talk about, I love to win a championship, and that's what gets me
You're a winner.
Yeah, but we're winning in the classroom too. Which we are equipping those student athletes to be successful when they leave those Texas Southern University grounds. That's the real reason why we're here at Texas Southern University, to prepare those student athletes for life after school. Now, you should, as a mom, get behind that anytime you graduate at the rate we're graduating our student athletes. And as you said, plus they are doing what they need to do on the playing surface. So now when you add both of those together, how can you stay at home and not support the student athletes?
No question about it. And you talked about the academic success, and for the second straight year, Texas Southern University's athletic department received the NCAA Accelerated Academic Success Program grant. TSU is one of 13 Division I schools to receive the grant, which totals $82,000. Talk a little bit about how, you see success in the classroom paying off monetarily that'll help us have further success. Talk a little bit about that grant.
Well, the grant was huge. It's the second year, as you said, in a row that we have received that grant, and it gives us an opportunity to continue to expand on what we're doing with our student athletes in the classroom. It gives us an opportunity to do tutors and things of that nature where some of our student athletes may be falling a little short at. But more importantly, we just won the All Academic Success Award from the conference. We're the #1 school in all of the Southwestern Athletic Conference when it comes to graduation success rate and accepting academic program rate. So we're the #1 school, not just number 2, 3, 4. Texas Southern Athletics is the #1 school in the country. We're going nowhere.
Well, hey, so many great things going on, and we look forward to visiting with you more often. With basketball coming up, we have homecoming coming up, so many things that are coming our way. Any final questions from you, Chattabox?
We got some more time. When you mentioned the floor, that'll be installed in because it was due to the storm. Will it still have Coach Robert Morden's name?
Well, you know I can't change that. You know I can't.
We gotta have a man now.
We would never do that. Well, at least let me say I'm not gonna do it. As long as I'm VP of athletics, I guarantee Coach Morden's name would be like that.
Okay, and this is our first year with the new head women's basketball coach, Coach Keith. How important is that the Tiger fans get behind her in that program?
Well, we need them to get behind all of our programs, every one of our programs. Look at it. This is for the second year in a row and a baseball player to get drafted. First time in school history. 2 years in a row we put players in the major leagues. As you said, our new basketball coach, she's doing an outstanding job. She's really first place. And so if you go down our softball program, and what they've been able to do for the last 11 years is win the divisional title. Go back through our golf, just coming off both teams winning the championship. So if you go through all of our sports, go to our track program, who finished second in 2 of the championships this past season. So if you go across the board, all of our programs are doing well. So we don't just need them to come out for basketball and football. We need our dogs and our fans and our community base to support all of our programs and come out to it.
I tell you this, the Silver Fox does a great job on KTSU Sports Talk every week talking about the soccer team.
Right.
He loves the soccer team,
Right.
and we love Coach Vera and excited about what they're doing as well.
Now, are there any season tickets left?
We always have 6 tickets.
Oh, I didn't
We'll
think
find
you
some.
left.
We'll find something.
We'll find something.
We'll find something.
Give us a press release.
Yeah, we'll do whatever we got to do. If
So,
people
for
wanna
one,
come out,
go ahead.
just come out and support. Don't let anything be an obstacle. I mean, don't let it be an obstacle. We all know Houston, Texas is a lot to do in Houston, Texas. But we really need our alumni and our fan base to come out and show their support so we can do this.
So let me ask you this: if the Tigers they sold out every home game, just sell out every home football game, what would that allow you to do from a budgeting standpoint? We're really, I really want to imagine what that would be like if we just had 22,000 out the game for each home game. What would that allow you?
I'll give you this. If we sell out, we have the numbers. If we sell out any game,
Right.
if we sell out any game, it's about $650,000 in revenue. So if you add $650,000 to about 4 or 5 games, now we're up to about $3 million.
Right.
So if we had an extra $3 million in budget, these upgrades to these facilities that we're trying to do, we would have the funds to do those like that. So that's the importance of getting people to come out and, and support and buy tickets, because in turn it gives us the flexibility and having the revenue behind it to do all these projects that we're trying to do.
Well, like I said, we look forward to having you again. Now I'm gonna give you the stage hint about anything else. I want to make sure we cover everything.
Now, the long jump is, where are they placed?
Well, we moved them to the visitor side. If you notice, in our past setup, it went from football turf to Mondo track where the lawn jump is.
Okay.
And it was a safety hazard. To be honest, we had several bicycle athletes to get injured because you're going straight from turf to that Mondo surface and it's slick. So we had people retaliate skills and things of that nature behind that. So we wanted to make sure we cleaned that up and addressed that first. So we were able to do that. Now we go from turf all the way up to the track. So that was huge for us. We closed the gap on that. Not just for our football program, but for our soccer program that plays all of their games out there. So we was able to relocate both pits down to behind the visitor bench in Durham Stadium. So that gives us all the room we need. So we were able to accomplish a lot with just the
And also, for folks who don't know, the world famous Ocean of Soul reports they're under the athletics umbrella. Talk about the Ocean of Soul and some of the things, the great things and the great performances that they have done in this short season.
Man, they have been unbelievable. Everywhere we go, we get complimented on our that Ocean of Soul.
Right.
One thing when Mr. Simmons and I approached with athletics, band came up under the athletic program, we were equally growing. I mean, we were at about 150 or so band students last year. Now we're up to about 190. Our ultimate goal is to get up over the 200, about 220, 230. So we think by next year we'll be well, on the way to accomplishing that. But everybody knows we were able to get, I don't know if you all know this, we were able to get our band all our uniforms. They will come in the middle of November. We also was able to get all instruments. So if you see the band now, they don't have anything that's old when they're out there playing those horns. Ain't nothing old that they have. Everything is brand new. So we was able to upgrade all new uniforms for the band and all new equipment since they've been up under the athletic program. So most people don't understand that is huge. And those band uniforms, it's like and so they were still heavy. So now we have the lighter version as you get. But that's what it's all about. We're making upgrades, and it's just not in what they see, when you're walking around.
It's for the life of the athlete. They in the life of the athlete.
And the chilies report to him.
Yeah.
Not only is he looking out for athletes, he's looking out for the auxiliaries also.
The Chili's qualified. They went to nationals this year. They qualified a bid, so they won gold. Our sensation, the Tiger Sensation, qualified. So all of them will be going this summer in April to compete. So we're excited just for everything that's going on under the athletic umbrella.
And look, your job, no wonder you walk everywhere. You got a lot of places to walk. You got a lot of places you would have to walk.
I'm always on the go, and I'm always on the phone, because as you know, when you manage in athletics, just athletic side itself is a lot. But then by the time you add band and most times it's just as big as the athletic department. By the time you add band, children's bands, mascots. But we're having a great time doing it. We have a great support staff from the board to our president, all the way down to the provost to continue on. So we're excited. We're all one big happy family trying to get it done.
So if folks want to get in touch with you to write a check to make a donation to your
if you want to write a check, you ain't got to get in contact with me. Just I'll meet you wherever you need to. You need me to meet you on 59 288 610. You just see me
won't walk there, right?
I won't walk, but I guarantee I'll meet you there.
You want that 5 cabinet to get bigger and bigger.
That's it. That's it.
Well, we certainly appreciate the time. We look forward to visiting with you real soon. And boy, it's exciting. It's exciting to watch it step by step and be a part of the process.
And I just want to personally thank you all for what all you do for our athletic department as well. Get this message out, allowing us to get the message out. Some of the alums and the community, people that's not aware of what all is going on at Texas Southern University. So you can miss it sometimes. So through this platform, it gives us an opportunity to make sure we update our listeners.
We certainly a pleasure. And again, it's a pleasure to watch the team do what they do. And so with that, I want to take time out. I want to thank you so much for joining us.
One last question. I saw these checks being presented out here. Are we going to line them up from end zone to end zone again?
End zone to end zone.
Oh, I can't wait.
Now he said that we were going to put some money together to get a big check. He wants to do it as a big money order.
Oh,
big money order.
Do they make the big money order?
We're going to seafood, so get a big money order.
As long as some money in time, we can get it done.
That is Vice President of Intercollegiate Athletics, Dr. Kevin Granger, joining us here today. We certainly appreciate it. Thanks so much for joining us. Going to take a time out, come back. When we do, we will look at first half stats and have kickoff of second half action. The Texas Southern Tigers lead at the half over the Pine Bluff, Arkansas Golden Lions, 10-3. This is exciting Fighting Tiger football. 3. Devin Wade alongside Larry the Chatterbox Hill. And looking at it, a couple things stand out to me, Chatterbox. The penalties have been really costly for the Tigers. 6 penalties for 69 yards. Only 1 penalty for the goal line for 2 yards. How important is is it that we clean that up here in the second half?
Yeah, it's great. We have to clean it up. It's a must. We've got to play better football than we played in the first half. Thank goodness that we managed to escape the doomism and be able to be ahead by 7 points after all the penalties that we had in that first half. So Texas Southern, that defense has really been playing well. They've been playing real nasty, as we've been saying all game. That showed me a lot. When they had that stance down there and they recovered that fumble. And then we went down and scored. That showed me a lot right there about this Tiger defense and this offense and this football team as a whole.
Here's another stat that stood out in the first half. The Tiger defense continues to step up big on third downs. The Golden Lions only 1 of 9 on third down conversion. So that tells you that the Tigers are stepping up when they need to, and they are set to receive here to start the second half. Beautiful day for football. Tigers again, if you're just joining us. Andrew Body with a 7-yard touchdown run. And Richard Garcia with a 42-yard field goal in the first quarter with 6:40 remaining. That was capped a 8-play, 35-yard drive in a time of 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Back deep is Xavier Lewis and Kevin Harris. Harris had a return in the first half. Tigers will be going from right to left on your digital device. Great afternoon for football. Let's see if we can haul in the win. End over end kick will go to Harris at the 12-yard line, up to the 15, 20, gets past 1 up to the 30, and he tries to get around the edge, couldn't do it. He'll be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's when Andrew Body and company will take over. You look at the passing yards, Chatterbox. Tigers on passing yards, net 110 passing yards. So not a tremendous first half. That last play by Ladarius Owens, the 41-yard reception, that's been a highlight just about of this first half of passing. Shotgun formation, Body rolls to his left, looking downfield for a receiver, tipped away, nearly picked off. Body on the afternoon, 9 of 16 with 1 interception for 110 yards. That one was frightfully close as the ball was broken up. The pass play was broken up by number 4, one Keith Aiken Jr. Second down and 10 from the 27, just underway here in the second half. Tigers lead 10-3. Trips to the near side. Body. Hands off. The back is Ja'Cory Howard. He'll pick up maybe 3 yards. We'll call it 3rd down and 7. And again, the Tiger passing game has to get going, Chatterbox.
Yeah, it's gotta get going and gotta get going quick. We gotta put some more points on the board. Everyone makes adjustments. Pine Bluff has that chance to make an adjustment. We got to make it too.
Body from the shotgun. Under pressure, he'll roll to his right, and he'll try to find Ja'Cory Howard, but nothing doing. Incomplete pass. Tigers will be forced to punt.
Not a very good offensive set for this Texas Southern Tiger football team. We cannot get comfortable with only winning by 7 points. We lead 10-7.
10-3.
10-3 in the third quarter. But we got to put some more points on the board.
Well, yeah, and more importantly, you want to see that offense we've seen for most of the season. Obviously, you got to the bad start as Richard Garcia III has a line drive punt. Will take a Texas Southern bounce, fielded, and picked up and advanced to the 46-yard line. On the return, a guy who's trying to redeem himself, I suspect. I want to say that is the running back Williams who had the fumble. And the Golden Lions will take over at the 46-yard line. But we want to see that offense return to what they've been for large portions of this season. Obviously, you got to the slow start versus Prairie View. But after that, man, against Texas, you were productive offensively. Against UTSA, you were productive. Of course, against Southern, you did work. And so, yeah, last week that offense didn't show up when we needed. And they have to get going here. And despite having a 10-3 lead, like I said, I don't know that 10 points is going to win this game. But maybe the way the defense is playing, maybe 10 points is enough. We don't know because that defense is balling out.
Yeah, but I'd like to have some more points on the board. I would be relieved, though, if we can put some more points on the board to get the confidence to know that we can score, knowing we got a tough football team that we're going to Alcorn the week after. So, hey, it'd be great to be able to do that.
First down and 10 for the Golden Lions. Simmons Bank Field, 14:04 remaining in the third quarter. Tigers lead 10-3. Skylar Perry and company take the field. Britton is the lone setback. Handoff is to Britton, looking for room over the right side of that offensive line. A little pushing, a little shoving, a little pushing and shoving. Raheem Fuller and the Golden Lions going back and forth. No harm, no foul. Got to be careful after last week, though. Second down, we'll call it 5 to go after the 5-yard gain. 2 tight end, 3 tight end formation. Single setback, 2 receivers in the formation. Perry looking to the sideline. Even man front for the Tigers. Play action. Perry looking for a receiver. He will find one. Pass is completed. That is Maurice Lloyd with the first down reception into Texas Southern Territory. That is first down and 10 from at the TSU 40-yard line. So they're finding a little bit of success here in their first offensive drive of the second half. Perry barks out a signal, looks to the sideline. He'll change the play. Tigers have an odd man front now. An even man front. Play action. Passing is complete again. No, he steps out of bounds. It was close, but the referee was right on top of Maurice Lloyd. He casually caught the football, put his feet down. He just put one foot down out of bounds. That is an incomplete pass. Second down and 10 from the TSU 40-yard line. Perry from the shotgun. Still 2 tight ends, single setback, 2 receivers in the formation. So they're trying to look for something to get going here for this team, because aside from really Skylar Perry being successful on broken plays, they hadn't had a lot of success. Tigers blitz. Perry back to pass. And Fuller will get a penalty. He forces Lloyd out of bounds. He's looking back. He's saying, hey, that was not a penalty, but he pushed the receiver, I guess in the eyes of the official, pushed the receiver out of bounds. That will be a first down, and that is another penalty box. That is penalty number 7. 15 yards, so wow, box.
Secondary's got to do a better job, man. You out there on that island,
well, that's the challenge you want as a defensive back.
Don't let them win like that.
No, you got to be careful, like I said. 3-man front for the Tigers. Shotgun formation. Handoff is to Britton. Britton will roll off. He will get inside the 10. Touchdown, Golden Lions.
That's exactly why we need to score more points.
And again, it was penalties that sustained this drive. So you go from having a 3rd down and 10 to a touchdown run, a 25-yard touchdown run, and pending this PAT, we may have a tie game here. As the Golden Lions will line up for the PAT. Ball down, kick is up. Kick is good. We are tied with 12:40 remaining in the third quarter. All tied at 10 from Simmons Bank Field. This is exciting Fighting Tiger football. where the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff tied the game on a 25-yard Britain run. On the ensuing kickoff, a squib kick fielded by an up back, and the ball will be spotted at the 43-yard line, 1st and 10. And Xavier Lewis is in the game and running back. Tavares A-Chain in the slot to the near side, 4 receivers in the formation. I hadn't called A-Chain's name all day, other than for a penalty. Shotgun formation for body, swing pass out to Lewis on the left side. He'll get up near midfield. He'll initiate contact. We're going to call that a 6-yard, maybe 7-yard gain. 2nd down and 4. Timeout call for Pine Bluff. Saw something that they didn't like, and they burned the timeout here, the first of the second half. But at some point, we'll try to get some scores from around the SWAC. Big matchups. Again, we talked about that in the pregame. Alabama State hosting Jackson State. Jackson State has been the ultimate second-half team in SWAC play. What's it looking like now?
Well, Jackson State's leading Alabama State 10-6 at the start of the third quarter. Florida A&M leading South Carolina State 20-7 in the fourth quarter. And Grambling trailing Alabama A&M 24-17 with 10 minutes remaining in that game.
Jackson getting baptism by fire in the SWAC this year. Not the start that I'm sure the Grambling folks thought he would have. We have them coming up at home a little bit later on this season. Set to resume here, 2nd down and 4. Shotgun formation. Andrew Body hands off to Lewis. Lewis up the middle, close to 1st down yardage. We'll call it a 3-yard gain, 3rd down and 4. You're listening to KTSU 90.9 Houston. On 3rd down, Lewis bounces off the initial tackler, but he'll still lose 2 as the second defender tackles him. A lot of penetration by that defensive front for the Golden Lions. What happened there, Box?
Well, they plugged the hole up. Luckily, Lewis was able to bounce the ground, but just couldn't get it going. I wonder what's going on with Howard and Ladarius Owens right now.
Owens had the big 41-yard pass reception in the first half, as Richard Garcia III is on to punt. So again, offensive struggles here. This time versus the Golden Lions. High kick. Fair card signal for and hauled in at the 8-yard line. Timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. This is exciting Fighting Tiger football. Yeah, and the penalty bug continues to bite, but right now we're tied at 10 in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. The Golden Lions take the field. Another chick presentation, plenty of those here this afternoon, well documented throughout the afternoon by yours truly in Chatterbox. Been very interesting. Skylar Perry from the shotgun. 1st down and 10, ball spotted at the 14-yard line. He will scamper ahead for about 4 yards. We'll call it Second down and 6 to go. A long 6.
Stadium, 10-10 tie with 9 minutes and change remaining in the third quarter. Devin Wade, we've got to do better on the offensive side of the football. This defense is giving it their all.
Well, maybe Xavier Lewis can make a play. He's made plays throughout the season on special teams. Let's see if he can do it again. He's lined up at his own 40-yard line. Tigers been applying pressure most of the afternoon on the punt. They did have a roughing the kicker penalty, so I have to be careful about that. Wobbly punt fielded at the 43-yard line. Lewis hit, bounces off of one defender. Boy, he maintained his balance. Hard to get that young man down. He is finally down at the 48-yard line. 49, and that's where the Tigers take over. On a really, like I said, a short field. You have to go 49 yards. We have to get a couple first downs here to get things going. I don't know which one of these receivers is going to step up. We've seen Leary active, we've seen Morton active, but the longest, I guess the second longest pass of the afternoon was to Ladarius Owens, the running back. Trip to the near side. Owens back in the game. He'll take the handoff over the right side, finds the seam into Golden Lions territory. That is a nice 8-yard gain on first down, Box.
Yeah, nice run by Ladarius Owens, took it up that right side, taking advantage of Nance and company.
Second down and 2. Quick pass to A.J. Bennett. Can he break free? He almost broke free, but great recovery by the defensive back. Tigers will lose a yard. Third down and 3. So, they'll say he got back to the line of scrimmage. We'll call it, yeah, third down and 3. Owens is in at running back. Body from the shotgun. Trips to the near side. Morton lined up in the slot. Body, back to pass. He'll roll to his right. He has enough room for first down yardage. He'll get it. Still going. He'll spin past one defender. And there's a late flag. Body's a little banged up. He's banged up. A 15-yard penalty. His helmet has come off again. And he was very slow to come up. His helmet came off in the first half. And when in college, if your helmet comes off, you have to leave the field for one play. But the Tigers instead used the timeout. Let's see if they do the same thing here. 15-yard penalty. That's a huge, huge break for Texas Southern. And sometimes that's the kind of thing that can get you started here, benefiting from a 15-yard. We've seen the Golden Lions capitalize on TSU's penalties.
Hiller, our good friend Funky Larry Jones, he's got his hand on the radio.
4 receivers in the formation. Ladarius Owens long setback, 1st and 10. Owens right up the middle, boy. He got away from one, but boy, nice play that time by the defender, number 92, R.J. Evans. Tigers right back on the line. Body from the shotgun. He'll look to the sideline, change the play. Morton in the slot on the far side. Owens is the back. Morton motions to trips to the near side. Body surveying the defense. Option play. Body will step up in the hole and he'll take it for about a 9-yard gain. Now that's some classic Jamel Holloway option football right there, Chattabox.
Oh yeah,
remember that?
They dug that out of the archives. He wasn't even born when Jamel Holloway was doing this thing, so someone had to tell him.
The Tommy Frazier action. 3rd down and 2. Ball on the golden line, 14. Tigers trying to get the lead back. Swing pass completed. 1st down, yardage inside of the 10-yard line. Brought down as A.J. Bennett. Big time catch. Nice play by Bennett to secure the 1st down. Now it's 1st down and goal at the 10-yard line. Single setback is Howard. Howard will take the handoff. He will run up into the hole. There's a scrum. The line keeps moving forward. And he'll pick up about 4 yards to the 6-yard line. 2nd down and goal from the 6-yard line. So, again, the Tigers taking advantage of that 15-yard penalty. And maybe that'll activate something, get this offense going, and get them to resemble what we've seen for much of this football season. Body from the shotgun, handoff is to Howard. Howard hit right away. He sort of slipped, but he was helped by a couple of golden lines to the turf. He'll lose a yard.
Got to do a cleat check. Got to make sure everyone's cleats are ready to go.
4 down territory box, or do you? What do you do?
4 down territory. We got to go for it.
You say so. Well, right now it's
got
time. Right now it's 3rd down. Morton checks into the game for Savion Sims. Sims will check back out. 16 on the play clock. Plenty of time. Body from the shotgun. Howard is the running back. Body back to pass for halftime. Down the middle. Touchdown Tigers. What a great throw. A laser rope thrown into the end zone for the touchdown. The Tigers score. Tigers score.
Oh, that Tiger, what a connection from Body to Ja'Cory Howard in the end zone. Turn the numbers on the scoreboard, Mr. Scorekeeper.
Richard Garcia III on for the PAT. The Tigers didn't like being tied up with the Golden Lions and came back on the ensuing series and have scored a touchdown. Garcia for the PAT, ball down, kicks up. Kick is good. The Tigers lead this one 17-10 with 5:38 remaining in the 3rd quarter. This is exciting Fighting Tiger football. Who was 85? Who was 80?
Huh?
Who was 85?
Osby Mitchell.
Okay.
I thought it was Ja'Cory Howard caught that touchdown.
Who was it? I thought it was Osby.
I thought it was Ja'Cory. Hold on.
Ja'Cory caught that touchdown.
Okay.
He is the running back.
Huh?
Yeah, Ja'Cory.
It was a what? field trying to direct traffic. Not much there. Maybe a gain of 3, 4. They keep walking. Let's see. Maybe a 4-yard, 5-yard gain. That's a 5-yard pickup for him.
Yeah, great job by that defense led by Pippins Reddick to stay to stay where he was supposed to be, didn't get too wild, and no one did a silly play after he ran out of bounds. That's a great thing also.
We'll try to
stay disciplined.
So another 3rd down here for this Tiger defense to defend. Perry back to pass, looking downfield, had some time. This time hauled in and brought down and for the first down in Texas Southern Territory on the reception. That was a guy we have who's had the blues this afternoon. I want to say that was Christian Cochran on the reception, and Nicholas Cole on the tackle. Shotgun formation, ball at the TSU 39-yard line. Golden Lions. Pump fake by Skylar Perry, looking for it. Intercepted. Great catch that time in the secondary. That was Charles George on the INT from the safety position. The freshman from Detroit, Michigan Renaissance High. And they're gonna talk about this. It looks like, I think he got it in. I think he got in, Box.
Yeah, he did get it in.
He went up high.
Great job by that young man from the Motor City, Detroit, Motown.
He went up high to get that one. Perry overshot the intended receiver. And after it's all said and done, the Tigers come up with another interception. They have done a tremendous job this season. I think that's their 5th or 6th on the season. So they're doing a really good job of taking away the football. You add that to the fumble recovery from earlier, and the Tiger defense is doing their thing. 1st down and 10 from their own 5-yard line. Body from his own end zone. Handoff is to Owens. Owens looking for room. He's still going, still going. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give him 1 yard on forward progress. And there is an injured player. We are going to go 1-on-1 with the Tiger. Who is it? Who is it? Akins, okay. At Simmons Bank Field on the punt return, the Golden Lions, we missed 3 plays during that segment, but we did. It was an A.J. Bennett reception, a Ja'Cory Howard 1-yard reception. Wasn't enough for the 1st down, and the Tigers punt the football, and it was returned back to the TSU 40-yard line, but there's is there a flag down? There's some discussion, yeah, but the flag that was down at the Golden Lion 46-yard line.
Probably an illegal block. I'm guessing.
So that was a penalty against the Golden Lions, and the Tigers will maintain possession of the football.
And that's a good thing. Now that we've got the football back, we've got to do something with it. And in a major way, we need to put some more points on the board as we lead 17-10. A minute and change remaining in this third quarter, Devin. It'd be great if we can get another few scores before we get out of here.
Well, yeah, more than anything, you just want to see that offense get going. If you see them get going, you can have a lot more whether the points will come if you can continue to be productive on offense, and that's what we want to see here as Andrew Body takes back over at the 15-yard line after the 5-yard running into the kicker penalty. Handoff is to Ja'Cory Howard. A minute 27 and counting remaining in the third quarter. Tigers lead 17-10. And again, salvaging this offensive possession because of roughing the kicker. We did the same thing, and the Golden Lions capitalized with a touchdown score earlier in this game. Trips to the near side. Andrew Body from the shotgun. Handoff is to Ford, and there's a lot of pushing.
Oh, he threw a punch right in front of the referee. He threw a punch at number 62, Jack Nance. What discipline?
To not respond to that, right? But see, in the trenches, they know we got a bunch of plays against each other. I'll get you back. Shotgun formation. We're gonna call it 3rd down and 6. Another important 3rd down for TSU. Body will roll to his right, looking downfield. He has Morton at the 45-50. And boy, had he not slipped, he could have taken that one a lot further. But first down yardage into Golden Lion territory. That is a 37-yard gain. Oh, they're going to spot it back inside of the 50. I don't know, like that spot, but
I think they said he stepped out, but glad he recorded the reception.
First down and 10, ball at the 47-yard line. Body from the shotgun. Last play of the third quarter. Body will roll to his right, looking downfield. He'll throw this one away, and that will conclude the third quarter. Coming up, fourth quarter action. The Tigers lead 17-10 over the Golden Lions. This is exciting Fighting Tiger football. Has she run a Tiger? Have you run a field as they are honoring some folks from the Golden Lions. Just about set to start fourth quarter action. Tigers lead this one 17-10. Andrew Body and company trying to mount another scoring drive here. And now they are going from left to right on your digital device. Set to resume here. Ball at the TSU 46-yard line. Body from the shotgun, trips to the near side. Leary, the lone receiver, up top. Ladarius Owens is the running back. Three-man front for the Golden Lions. Owens looking for a seam. Not much there. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Third down and 10. Let's see if they can convert here. They were unable to the last time. Off the 46-yard line. Body. Trips to the near side. Single receiver is Leary up top. Body looking for Leary downfield. One-on-one. He catches. Oh! In and out of his hands. He had to look back into the sun. He nearly hauled that one in. He couldn't. The Tigers look like they'll be forced to punt or decide to punt here in this situation. Penalties. 7 for 85 yards for Texas Southern. 3 for 28 for the Golden Lions. Tigers have a slight edge in time of possession. Both teams had 11 first downs through 3. In a spiraling kick by Richard Garcia III, fielded the 10-yard line, muffed, and falling on by the punt returner. They will take over deep in their own territory. Also, rushing attempts 31 by Texas Southern, 26 by the Golden Lions. That was with a few minutes left in the third quarter. Let's see if we can get more recent stats here. 17-10.
We got that part. Give me more. Got that part down.
So we're doing this again, huh?
They can see that in the cheap seats. We got that down.
Okay.
17-10.
Well, let's look at the leaders.
We're waiting.
The leaders in tackles. Vermontez Pippins with 8 tackles leading the way. Passing yards, Andrew Body, 160 of those. Receiving yards, leading receiver Derek Morton, 71 receiving yards. Yeah, you mentioned Funky Larry a little bit earlier. Shouts out to him. Did you talk to him during the week? It was his school that was in town last week, Alabama State.
Yeah, but he has he's an Alabama State graduate.
Drum major,
Alabama
right?
State alum, former drum major. I think he did it in 71.
You think he can still do some of those
yes,
moves?
I've seen him
You
move
think so?
Yes.
You just
still got
might break your back.
He got it, man.
He can do it.
He can still do it.
I believe
On
it.
the drop down without stretching, none of that.
I believe it.
He just say, "Box, are you ready for it?" And he goes in action.
First down and 10 for the Golden Lions. 14 minutes left in this game. Swing pass completed. Little receiver screen that'll get to the line of scrimmage. Maybe I'll pick up 1 yard. Tigers, both teams scored touchdowns in the third quarter. And there's a Tiger slow to get up. And let's see, is somebody on the D line? Let me look at the number here. Well, if we could, do we have an Alabama State, Jackson State score?
Yes, we do, Mr. Wade. Alabama State, Jackson State leading 17-6. A minute and change remaining in that third quarter, sir.
So far, Jackson State not run away with that one. And Southern and Kirby a little bit later on. We like to keep you abreast
Prairie
of
View A&M leading Southern 10-7.
So that game is under.
First quarter. It's underway. It started at 4 o'clock, Mr. Wade.
All right.
Central Standard Time.
I was looking at I was anticipating Mountain Time. My bad.
Prairie View leading Southern 10-7 with 5 minutes and change remaining in the first quarter.
Coach McKinney out to check on his guy. Slow to get up that's Tariq Cooper. That's the leader, the emotional leader, the director, the captain of that defense. You need him to be okay. And he leaves the field under his own power, so maybe he'll take a couple plays, get himself back, get whatever the issue is. He seems to be walking fine. Make his way back. Second 99 to go. Tigers lead by a touchdown. 17-10. Shotgun formation for Skylar Perry and company. Tigers, the Lions adjust their play. So do the Tigers. Shotgun formation, delayed handoff to Britton. Britton has been the leading rusher. Kayvon Britton has really had some productive plays here for the Golden Lions. Now this is another third down. And on third down conversions, 2 of 11 before this one. So really fantastic day for the Tiger defense on third downs. They need to do it again. Shotgun formation for Perry. Perry across the middle. Great play on the football. Great play. That again is that was Calvin Henderson. Man, making plays.
Want to say hello to Keisha Glosson Matthews. She's got her hands on the radio checking out the Tigers. Also, Julia Askew is checking out the Tigers. Happy birthday, Yokika Hornsby, TSU alum.
Happy birthday. 13:05 remaining in the ball game. Tigers lead by a touchdown from his own end zone to punt. Is number 93 ball fielded, not fielded actually, by Lewis. He lets it bounce on the punt. That was Josh Sanchez. And again, the Tigers are chirping. And again, you have to maintain your composure. I mean, you can get excited. You can be intense. We'll take a brief time out. Come back with more. This is exciting Fighting Tiger football. Here on first down handoff, not much doing, a little pushing and shoving, and again the Tigers have to play smart, and Derek Morton is coming to the aid of AJ Bennett to calm him down. Don't know what happened after the play, but this is the point of the game where you get tired of seeing a guy in a different color jersey. You've been fighting and not fighting, but competing hard for 3 quarters. Shotgun formation on second 9 and 10. Body with a pass in the seam to Morton. First down yardage into Golden Lion territory at the 39-yard line.
Boy, Derek Morton is really feeling it. He's got He's got his mojo. He's rolling.
On first down, Tigers play fast, pump fake. Downfield, and a penalty as the defender grabs a hold of Trenton Leary. On the defense was Caleb Knox, who was really active earlier, but he grabbed Leary. That's a pass interference penalty, and that'll be first down yardage for Texas Southern. That's a 15-yarder, so 12 minutes exactly remaining in this game. Tigers looking to add to their 7-point lead. The defense really, you look at this team, they gave up 59 points to Southern last week. The defense has been solid. They've not been one of the better defenses we've seen, but they've been solid. They haven't been a pushover. Surprised that they gave up 59 points last week. Shotgun formation, ball spotted now at the 24-yard line. Swing pass to Bennett. Bennett looking for room.
Bennett made a mistake the second time when he tried to maneuver, went backwards and got knocked out of bounds. Come on, AJ.
Well, he did get the reception, so he'll pick up 2 on that. It looked like a very promising play as Kevin Harris checks in at running back. Tavares A-Chain, the wide receiver, checks out. Twins to the near side, Morton and Bennett. 2 running backs, one on either side. Illegal motion for Texas Southern. That is another penalty. That'll cost them 5. And Randy Masters is in at receiver, the freshman, 6'1", 175 pounds from Yates. Your stomping grounds, Chatterbox.
Oh, yeah.
Second down and 12 after the 5-yard penalty. Harris and Ja'Cory Howard are the running backs. Body back to pass. He'll roll to his right and he looks for A.J. Bennett, and he wasn't there, and he threw that one out of bounds. Ian Means checks in. We hadn't heard from him today.
Didn't hear from him since last week. He had those problems getting connected with body. He had that football and let it get out of his hands, and just didn't have a good game last week.
Well, he's going to redeem himself today.
I'm sure he will.
Shotgun
I talked to him good talked to him good on that bus.
Shotgun formation, trip to the far side. Play action, body. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, looking downfield. And reception is made by Masters, the freshman. What a nice diving catch by the young man on a crossing pattern. That will give the Tigers close to first down yardage. That's going to make it 4th down and less than a yard.
Corey Howard time.
Tigers want to talk about it.
Randy Masters, 6'1", 175-pound freshman out of Yates High School.
A-Chain again in the middle of that, and they...
you know what? They got to quit biting at the bait.
Yeah, and again, I know it's easier said than done, but boy, you're exactly right.
I've been in the peacemaking mode before when you got into it with that other radio guy from the other team. I had to stand in and separate you guys.
Well, I wish I would have been able to intervene between you and the referee, though, all those years ago. Weren't you ejected, or did you get a technical foul? I thought you got ejected.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, I mean, in either case, I wanted to intervene and quit. I sent you text messages. You didn't want to answer.
And don't forget, for ticket information for homecoming, they're available online at tsusports.com. Set for Saturday, October the 29th, as we play Lincoln, California at Durley Stadium. Right. tsusports.com.
4th down and 1 for the Tigers, trying to put this one, give us some breathing room rather. The long setback is Ja'Cory Howard, trips bunched to the near side. Ian Means to the near side, body from the shotgun. He'll look to the sideline.
Turn him
loose. Delay of game, so the Tigers, I think they were trying to draw him off, and I think they just want to make this a
You got fourth
game.
and half a yard. Turn him loose.
I think they want to make this a 2-score game, Box. Let's see if we can do that with a...
We could have made it a 2-score game with a touchdown. Turn him loose.
From the 27-yard line, a 37-yard field goal attempt. Garcia, ball down. Kick is up. Kick is no good, so kind of backfired on us that time, Chatterbox, with the missed field goal attempt.
Turn him loose. He got a yard and a half. Turn him loose. He got some weapons. Come on, Tigers, let's go.
10:26 remaining in the game. Tigers still lead, 17-10.
Turn the Tigers loose.
And again, an opportunity missed by this Tiger offense that just hadn't looked the same over the last couple of weeks. Although we found, it seemed like this offense does really well when you get Derek Morton going.
Yeah, he got DJ Morton going. He's got 8 catches.
Yeah, and so I think that is something you can go to. The running game has not been as productive, although they have 111 rushing yards. That's only 3.5 yards per attempt.
Now they're bouncing up and down to the music. Turn them loose. Happy birthday to Sergeant Ivan Jones. Turn them loose. Happy birthday to Andrew McCray. Turn him loose. And happy birthday to Sergeant Bobby Brown, Texas Southern Police Officer. Turn him loose. Turn the Tigers loose.
Let's see if the defense can get turned loose here. First down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Skylar Perry and company back on the field. Trips to the far side. He will take it on a quarterback draw. Nothing doing. In the mix that time was Gabe Smith, and nearby was Tyler Martinez. Maybe a 1-yard game. We'll call it a 1-yard game. Second down and 9. Perry will look to the sideline for the call. Under 10 minutes left to play in the game. Tigers lead this one 17-10. Shotgun formation for Perry. Britton is the running back. Perry to pass. He'll step up in the pocket. Not much room. He will fall forward though. He gained most of that as he was falling down, as he was mauled by a number of Tigers. We'll call that a 3-yard gain. We'll call it 3rd down and 5. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers in the formation. Tigers show blitz. Here they come. Perry under pressure. He'll get rid of the football in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. There's a flag.
Oh, boy.
That's going to be offensive pass interference.
Let's hope it is.
Offensive. It looks like offensive pass interference. That's the call. The penalties decline, and the Tigers will get the football back. That'll create a 4th down and 5. And the Tigers will get the football back.
Got Little Mo on the corner of Reed Road and Scott screaming, "Turn the Tigers loose." It's all in the community. Turn them loose.
Well, he'll have a chance to turn them loose in just a second. Back deep, Xavier Lewis. Wobbly kick. Nice high kick, fielded at the 30-yard line rather. 29, 30-yard line up to the 35. And there's a flag down back at the 27-yard line. So this is not going well. 8:56 remaining in this one. So it was a 10-yard penalty at the end of the kick, so the Tigers maintained possession of the football. So wow, we dodged a bullet, but it'll cost us 10 yards, and now the ball will be spotted back at the 25-yard line. So that will be costly.
Hello to Bruce A. Belvin on social media. He's got his hand on the steering wheel. Turn him loose. He snapped me a picture. Listen to KTSU, turn him loose. And he's got in the caption, turn him loose.
Hashtag turn him loose on Twitter. Huh?
Turn him loose.
Andrew Body, let's see if he can get turned loose this time.
Turn him loose.
10, trips to the far side. Rolling to his left, looking for a receiver. He thought he had one. He'll square up, he'll tuck and run. He'll pick up about 5 yards on first down. Yeah, so is that what we're doing? The hashtag turn him loose on Twitter?
That's fine.
Well, he got turned loose for 5 yards that time. We'll call it 2nd down and 5. Ladarius Owens checks in at running back. Trips to the near side. He will survey the defense. Golden Lions look to be coming. Play action, they come. He can't get loose. That may be a fumble box, and it looks like it is. That's going to be Arkansas Pine Bluffs football. Wow. Another TSU turnover. And boy, you did not want to see that one. That is deep in Texas Southern territory at the 29-yard line. I know Coach McKinney's going to want to look at that one box, but the way that came out, they're going to review it. It looked like a fumble. I don't know. What do you think?
I thought it was a pass. His body's always been.
He tried the play action, but the penetration was so quick he couldn't get away from the defender. Tried to get rid of the football, didn't. First down and 10 for the Golden Lions at the TSU 28-yard line. Perry with the pass across the middle. First down yardage and more to the 13-yard line, 12-yard line. First down and 10 in the red zone for the Golden Lions.
Hope that last series did not come back to haunt us, and we were on the 3-yard line? No, we needed
a yard.
A yard.
Yeah.
Ryan's not going for it. I hope it didn't come back to bite us on the tiger tail.
Handoff is to Kayvon Britton. And boy, that's a 6-yard pickup. 7-yard pickup. Ball now on the 5-yard line. They have to fix the chains because you can get a first down here. Second down. They're going to say 2nd and goal, but the ball was on the 12-yard line. So 2nd and 5 to go. Handoff is to Britton, looking for room. He will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Lions. And again, the turnovers and the penalties that have hurt us. The Andrew Body fumble results in a possession that the Golden Lions capitalize on. The AT is up and good. We are tied with 7:22 remaining in this one. This is exciting Fighting Tiger football. Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Devin Wade, Larry the Chatterbox Hill, all tied at 17. And this homecoming crowd is fired up now as we have allowed this team to get back in the game. Back deep is Lewis. He will let it go into the end zone. The Tigers take over first down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Well, Box, again, the penalties have haunted us. But the Tiger offense has to get going with the penalties and the turnovers. So that's 2 fumbles and an interception. So Tigers have to protect the football. That's job 1. And they haven't done that this afternoon.
HISD police officer Craig Davis, turn them loose.
All right, first down 10 from the 25. Trip to the near side, body from the shotgun. He'll roll to his right, finds a receiver, A-chain, bounces off a couple of defenders, but holds on to the football. First down, that's a 14-yard gain to the 39-yard line. They're going to say 38-yard line. 13-yard gain. The Tigers right back on. Each time the Golden Lions have scored, the Tigers have responded. And Andrew Body, savvy move by Andrew Body to say the band was playing. He looked at the referees and said, hey, I can't hear. And so the officials step in to get the band to stop performing while the Tiger offense is trying to get going. First down and 10 from the 38-yard line. And the handoff goes to Howard. Howard around the left side, up into midfield, past midfield, down to the 42-yard line. First down, Texas Southern Tigers.
Great call, took it around the left side, took Nance with him, and also Hemphill clearing the way.
On first down and 10, Morton with a pass reception. He's pushed out of bounds for an 8-yard gain. So now the Tigers are trying to respond quickly. 6:19 remaining in the game. We are tied at 17, but the Tigers are driving at the Golden Lion 37-yard line. Trips to the near side. Body looks to the sideline for the call. Ja'Cory Howard is the running back. Having another big fourth quarter. Shotgun formation, high snap, handoff, nobody will keep it. He'll find the same inside the 30, inside the 25, down at the 24-yard line. So that was a 13-yard pickup, and the Tigers are right back on the line. 4 receivers in the formation, body from the shotgun, handoff. No, he'll keep it again. He'll fall forward for another 3 yards. We'll call it second down and 7. And his helmet falls off for the 3rd time, and he'll have to leave the game as Tyson Hill will have to check in for at least 1 play. That's an NCAA rule.
The second quarter action, SWAC scoreboard update, Prairie 10, Southern 10. 13 minutes remaining in the second quarter as the game is tied on the hill.
Tyson Hill comes in the game for Andrew Body. That's the 3rd time his helmet has come off. One was as a result of a late hit, but the helmet comes off. He comes off for 1 play. Tyson Hill checks in, and the Tigers want to talk about it. They can call a timeout so Body can come back in the game. That is their first timeout of the second half. No, second timeout of the second half. So if it comes down to it, the Tigers have 1 timeout left. The Golden Lions have 2 timeouts. 5:06 remaining in this one. And whoo, boy, the Tigers are not making it easy.
Nope.
And blood pressure all over the city is rising because, boy, they are the cardiac kids of sorts in this one.
Gotta turn them loose.
Gotta turn them loose. Let's see what happens here.
Get your tickets for homecoming, TSUsports.com, TSUsports.com. Homecoming game, October 29th at the Alexander Durley Stadium. October 29th, Lincoln of California, coming to Houston, Texas for Texas Southern's homecoming. Turn them loose. TSU Sports
Box, I know we got the new renovated locker rooms. I have a question to you about that after this, but when we get an opportunity. Let's call it second down and about 7 to go. Body takes a snap, hands off to Ja'Cory Howard. He finds room. He's pushing forward to the 15-yard line, close to the first down, but he'll be short. Third down, we'll call it 1 to go. Trips to the near side. Howard in the backfield. He'll take the handoff. First down, yardage and more inside of the 5-yard line. And boy, I'll tell you what, just a bruiser. Well, I don't know what you nicknamed him, but he's the bruiser.
The Thunder Tiger.
He's the bruiser, boy.
Turn him loose.
Hand off to Howard. Howard inside the 3 to the 2. So again, second and goal from the 2-yard line.
Pumping, driving, and pumping.
From the shotgun, hand out to Howard again, pushing forward. Did he get there? He did not. He got down to the 1-yard line. Now the Tigers can take their time here. Only 4 minutes left in this game. Tied at 17, Tigers. Third down and goal from the 1-yard line. Ja'Cory Howard stays in the game. Ladarius Owens looked to check in, but he'll come back off. And Howard will stay in the game. Let's see what they come up with. They huddle up, a rare huddle for Texas Southern as they start to look at the clock. 4 on the play clock. Body under center. Handoff is to Howard. Touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. Ja'Cory Howard gets into the end zone.
Ho, set, Tiger. Turn him loose. 6 straight carries by Ja'Cory Howard. He'll tote the mail into the end zone. Turn the numbers on the scoreboard, please.
Tigers regain the lead, 23-17, PAT pending. As Richard Garcia III comes on, and he does make the PAT. Tigers lead this one, 24-17. We'll take a timeout. This is exciting Fighting Tiger football. Wade there, Chattabox held 3:31 remaining in the game. Tigers just retook the lead and lead this one 24-17. Defense come up big. Shotgun formation for Skylar Perry. First down and 10. He'll pump fake and he'll swing it out to the flats. And the pass is completed for a 5-yard gain on the reception. Number 10, that is Javon Williams. We'll call it second down and 4. Give him a 6-yard gain on that one to the 31-yard line. Motions to trips. Perry swings it out to the far side of the field, completed. Not enough for the first down. A pickup of maybe 2 yards on the reception is Let's see. Raekwon, that is Raekwon Prince. 3rd down and 2 to go. Perry, pump fakes, looks across the middle, completed for 1st down yardage in the Texas Southern territory to the 47-yard line. On the reception, that was Javon Williams. So now the Golden Lions are trying to respond. 2:22 remaining. The Golden Lions have 2 timeouts remaining. The Tigers have 1. Perry back to pass. He'll step up in the pocket, looking to run, hit from behind. On the tackle, Akins, Big Nasty as you like to call him, Chattabox with the tackle. Tariq Cooper is back in the game. And actually, no, that was Bozier that was on the tackle. Shotgun formation, clock under 2 minutes left to play now. 2nd down and 5. Swing pass completed to the 32-yard line and out of bounds. And they're going to say he went out at the 25 of Texas Southern. So they have moved the ball quickly here, Box, with a few minutes left, with a few plays here, with just a few minutes left in this game. They took over with 3:31 remaining, and now they already are at the Tiger 25-yard line with 1:43 remaining in this ball game.
Time for the Texas Southern defense to get nasty for these last 25 yards.
Perry from the shotgun, empty backfield. He'll roll to his left, trying to throw back across his body, nothing there, so he'll throw that one away. Clock stops with 1:37 remaining. 1st down and 10. Actually, 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion. Tigers need a win here. They can go to 2-2 in conference play with a victory here. Already a shutout victory over Southern. And if they can close this one out, but still 97 seconds left to play. Shotgun formation. 2nd down and 10 from the Tiger 25-yard line. Handoff is to Britton, Kayvon Britton. And that'll gain a couple yards, but that'll benefit the Tigers as it pertains to the clock. Tyler Martinez's helmet comes off, so he'll have to leave the game for a play.
Yeah, he's using a substitute helmet. He left his helmet at home.
What?
Yep.
You just told on
Coming
him like
from
that?
the Tiger Insider.
You just told on that man like
It's
that?
the truth.
1:09 seconds left in this game. Tiger defense on a 3rd down and 6. You have 2 downs to end this game. Empty backfield. Trips bunch to the near side. Now motioning to the far side. Perry will run. He'll pick up a couple. 4th down.
One more down.
Under a minute left to play, and the Golden Lions want to talk about it.
Turn them loose. Well, that defense is nasty.
48 seconds remaining in this game. And the Tigers lead 24-17 with 48 seconds left. And the Golden Lions trying to score here. Ball on the 22-yard line. A lot to talk about here if you're the Tiger defense. What do you look out for if you're TSU's defense? What do you look out for? What do you tell your team?
Watch for the pass and don't make a silly play. Look out for the long ball. They've been having success passing the football down the field, but you got to keep that pressure on that quarterback.
A lot of maroon on the far side. Let's see if the maroon and gray faithful get an opportunity to celebrate a homecoming of the Golden Lions. We can spoil homecoming.
Bus drivers going to warm up the bus so the Tigers can take it on home. Turn them loose, Charles Hudson.
48 seconds remaining. 4th down and 6. This could be the ball game. Perry from the shotgun. Tigers show blitz. Motioning to the near side. 2 tight ends in the formation. Perry will roll. Throw it. Incomplete. That should just about do it. On the play, Tariq Cooper Akins was in the vicinity. Everybody's celebrating. It looks like the Tigers will take this one home. The Golden Lions can only stop the clock one more time. 44 seconds remaining. TSU takes over, Chatterbox.
Turn them loose. Turn them loose. Turn them loose. The Tigers are less than a minute away from the victory music.
Well, the Golden Lion faithful are heading for the exits. They know that the outcome and the fate of their Golden Lions is sealed. Tigers are coming up big here. All they have to do is line up in the victory formation, the best formation in all of football. Andrew Body waiting for the officials. He'll take a quick knee. The Golden Lions can stop the clock one more time if they choose to. Ball is snapped. Body will take a knee. And the Golden Lions will take their final timeout.
We are winner. Coming up. Oh boy, gonna hear it twice tonight.
Cue the victory music in just a second. We'll tell you when to play it because.
Of course. Turn them loose, Devin Wade. Turn them loose.
Tyron Davis, give it up, turn them loose.
Turn the Tigers loose. Devin Wade. Turn the Tigers loose. TSUsports.com want to see you at homecoming. Turn the Tigers loose.
Wow, it is good to get a victory here. One more snap and this one will be in the books. Tigers lead this one 24-17 with 40 seconds left to play.
Turn the Tigers loose.
Body under center. Victory formation. He will take a knee. They will respot it. And maybe, just maybe, they'll have to snap it one more time. Will they reset it? Let's see. Clock is winding down. TSU's last true road win in an opposing stadium was right here versus the Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions, November 18th of 2018 by the margin of 24-10. This time it's 24-17. The clock winds down to zeros. The Tigers win. The Tigers win. The Tigers win. Victory music, please. good is that Chattabox victory song? And elaborate, man. It's your time to shine. I know, hey.
My time to shine on what?
On the victory. How exciting is it for you?
Very excited. Turn them loose.
They turned them
Turn
loose.
them loose. When you turn them loose, this is what happens. We have good post-game talks. The bus driver, the buses are ready. Turn them loose.
So for Coach Caesar, he wanted to hear this the song twice, right?
Turn them loose.
So we're gonna turn them loose. Heading in the break, we'll come back with the post-game portion. Let's go to break with some more of that victory
double
music.
shot.
A double shot of
Turn them loose. We're a winner. Their half of the football and played outstanding today. Even though they scored 17 points, when they needed to stop, they stopped this Pine Bluff Golden Line offense.
So do we have a new team motto? Turn them loose. Is that our new team?
Turn them loose.
Turn them loose. So let's recap the story. Tigers get on the board first with 6:40 remaining in the first quarter on a 42-yard Richard Garcia III field goal, capping an 8-play, 35-yard drive in a time of 3 minutes and 30 seconds, giving the Tigers a 3-0 lead. And then with 14-14 remaining in the first half, UAPB's Chris Thompson added a 27-yard field goal, capping a 7-play, 13-yard drive in a time of 2 minutes and 1 second. That gave us the score of 3-3. Texas Southern gets on the board for the final time of the first half with 4:37 remaining on an Andrew Body 7-yard run. Richard Garcia III added the PAT, capping a 2-play, 90-yard drive, and that's unofficial, but that made the score 10-3. UAPB tied the game with 12:40 remaining in the third on a Kayvon Britton 25-yard run. Thompson added the PAT, capping a 4-play, 54-yard drive in a time of 1 minute and 24 seconds. Tigers regain the lead abruptly on a 8-play, 51-yard drive with for 4 minutes of clock time. That came with 5:38 remaining in the third quarter on a Ja'Cory Howard 8-yard pass, a rope from Andrew Body. Garcia added the PAT, making the score 17-10. Boy, but the Golden Lions didn't go away with 7:22 remaining. UAPB added a Britton 5-yard run. Thompson with the PAT, capping a 3-play, 28-yard drive with that took only 55 seconds, tying the score at 24. But the TSU Tigers took the lead for the final time with 3:31 remaining on a Ja'Cory Howard 1-yard run. Garcia added the PAT, capping a 9-play, 75-yard drive in a time of 3 minutes and 51 seconds. Wow, Box, what an afternoon of football as the Tigers go to 2-2. How exciting is it as we get a bye week, we get a week off, and then go back on the road to Mississippi? How good is it to have a victory going into a week break?
Feels great to go into a bye week, get a chance to mend some nagging injuries, get a chance to regroup, circle the wagons, still have your confidence because we're going to the reservation for their homecoming. Boy, it feels great to be some homecoming spoilers.
So we're gonna go out in the parking lot and mingle for a little bit, or we're gonna how are we gonna handle post
For the victory champagne, I'll take a sip, not a swallow. But when the Tigers win, you best believe I'll drink the whole doggone bottle.
Even if it's the opponents.
The Tigers win, the Tigers win, the Tigers win. A toast to the Tigers.
Yes, indeed. So before we get out of here, let's recap some of the leaders statistically. Ja'Cory Howard led the way with 64 yards rushing on 15 carries. He did have a touchdown and a 18-yard run. Andrew Body had 12 carries for 55 yards in that touchdown run, along with 16. Ladarius Owens, 10 carries for 46 yards, and his long was 36. On passing, Andrew Body 21 of 33 with one INT for 211 yards and a touchdown pass. And the leading receiver, you talked about this guy, DJ Morton, 7 receptions for 95 yards. AJ Bennett 4 for 10. Ja'Cory Howard 3 for 15, and the touchdown. So Howard again has a game where he has a passing, a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown. Garcia III had 6 punts. He averaged 39.8 yards per punt. So he's doing his thing again, stepping in for us. Xavier Lewis, 5 returns for 20 yards. But again, the big thing, I think, if you look at all of these things, the Tiger defense on third down. UAPB was only 3 for 15 on third down conversions, and they were 0 for 1 on fourth down conversions. Red zone, Tigers 2 for 4 in the red zone. That we got to get better at that part. But UAPB was 2 of 3. So those are some of the things. Tigers had 380 yards of total offense to only 212 yards for the Golden Lions. So as we wrap things up, what are your final thoughts on this one?
Turn them loose. Turn them loose. Great win for the Tigers today. I just think they need to show up some things on special teams.
Yeah.
Stop the penalties when Shavanius Lewis makes great runs. They're all for naught. They can't make the highlight reel because we have a penalty getting away.
Yeah.
And I just think that this offense is going to get better each and every week, playing with confidence. Body was shaking just a bit, but it regained his swag. Confidence, ran for a touchdown, threw for 2. So I just think that this is definitely a team on the rise. Still got a lot of football left to play. Really surprised, really happy with this nasty defense. Nasty as they want to be defense, and they were nasty today, especially in that red zone twice, last week and this week.
So we got the victory song for Coach Caesar, who again, it took a lot of lumps early in the season, but this defense is rebounding in a bigger way. And as we move forward in conference play, you're starting to see. So again, obviously you struggle against the FBS schools, like Texas and UTSA, but by and large, this defense has had takeaways in every game. Remember, 2 interceptions in the opener. They had an interception here today, a fumble recovery today. So again, they're turning teams over and they're getting the job done. So I know it had to be tough for Coach Caesar that had endured all of the chatter around the program, but those in the know that this defense was growing and getting better and better, and they continue to do so. And hence we played victory music for him.
Yeah, twice. He asked for it. We gave him a double shot.
He gave us a win.
And he got it.
Yeah.
Turn him loose.
Yeah, any game balls you want to hand out?
Game balls today, Ja'Cory Howard.
Yes.
Game balls today to the nasty, big nasty. Michael Akins.
Yeah.
All over the place, wrecking shop.
Yeah. So again, a game ball to coach season 2, and that defense continues to play well. And again, 3 for 15 for the Golden Lions on third down conversions. You can't ask for more than that from a defense. So as we wind down here for our president, Dr. Alicia Crumpton Young, for the vice president of Intercollegiate Athletics, who joined us here at the half. I had a great conversation with him. Dr. Kevin Granger, with staff management KTSU, for our general manager, Ernest Walker, and our program director, Donna Franklin, and for our super producers back in Tiger Central, Radio Rich, and No.
Can't forget about VP Melinda Spalding. She's cheering us on. Turn them loose.
Turn them loose.
Everyone in University Advancement, turn them loose. It's going to be a great Monday.
Yes, indeed. For our super producers, Radio Rich and No back at Tiger Central. For my partner there at Chattabox-Wade, I'm Devin Wade. And before we get out of here,
Go